What's up, everybody? We are hanging out backstage, Lollapalooza 2023. We've got Tyler Christian here with us.
Howdy.
How are you doing today? How's your festival going?
I'm doing good. I just got back from performing. It was super insane and very fun, and we're having like a wonderful time just enjoying all that is to be enjoyed.
Yeah, absolutely. How does it feel when you step out on that stage and you're like, that crowd is here for me? I know obviously there's 100,000 people here, there's a lot of people walking around, but when you're doing this and you're like, these people in this immediate stage are here for me, what's that experience for you?
It's very humbling because I don't have my brain doesn't understand that people are here to watch me sing. So I'm always do I get lost? What's happening? But it's also super cool. That people are I want to see you perform, and that's what I'm saying, because there were people that knew my songs. I don't know who you are, but that's so sick.
Right.
So.
One thing I think is really cool is that on Instagram you've been putting up the rehearsals too. You've been putting clips up of leading up to this. So even if somebody, let's say, is just checking out the lineup and is who is this guy? You know what I mean? Who is this person? Do you feel you have to do those things as a new artist to kind of break out, or is this something that you're just you just want to connect with fans?
A bit of both. But I think starting out, I was at first making content and media, I was I hate this so much. I just want to put out a song and then disappear, because I'm contrary to what you think, I hate attention so much. I'm all right, good to see y'all, but I think I try to learn how to make it fun, try to just make it not I'm uploading a video of my process,
right?
And trying to just diversify what I do, both to also connect with, also just try to grow and see what lands.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, and I agree with you that artists now don't get to just be an artist. They have to be an artist, a brand, a content creator, all of those things. That's not the thing you signed up to do, but it's the thing you just now have to do, kind of thing. And like you said, to be showing people a diverse range of sound and everything like that, you kind of live in this world of it's kind of pop, it's kind of R&B, it's kind of this. How do you describe your music to people? Because you're in the gray area between a lot of different things.
I most times describe it as some sort of mix of pop, rock, and R&B, and every song can be any of the extremes, or it's some mix of them. Kind of. I think what happened is growing up, I really love R&B, and I really love rock and punk music, but I'm very indecisive. So I was what if I just don't choose and just make one that kind of makes sense?
Yeah, and I think a lot of artists are doing that now. A lot of artists are really going in that direction where, with streaming, you can hear anything. What kind of music were you raised on?
A lot of gospel and just R&B, just being in the South. But I then around 7 or 8, I discovered Fall Out Boy, and I was sick.
Yes.
And then I kind of it's kind of everything, because we went through phases of techno and EDM.
Sure.
But pop, so it was just kind of everything.
Yeah.
I think, and I think for as far as my own genre, I heard a lot of people live doing mixes of rock and R&B, for more R&B artists, but I never have heard it in a record sense.
Yeah.
I was I want that to exist, because I love live music, but I want the feeling of it to be in
the record
so, I try to make the record as much as that experience, but still bring something new to a stage.
Yeah. Speaking of bringing things to a record, you've been putting music out, but what's on the horizon? Is there a body of work in the works?
Yes.
Are you working on an album project?
There is not super muddy, but kind of muddy album EP.
Yeah. And again, nobody knows what an album EP anything is anymore.
Yeah. A list of songs more than 2.
Sure.
I have been blessed and/or cursed with bad love experiences that have made great songs in the last 6-7 months. So I'm just currently making music for just to make it, and not for any project. And then at some point I'll be all right, I want to
drop
release
something.
these songs, because there's 3 songs of mine that are like fully done
Yeah.
and ready, but I'm like, I don't want to release them yet. I want to kind of wait and like see how I feel, because I'm really big on like cohesion and everything. So I like, for like, if I'm listening to like a EP or album, like even if like songs sound different, I want it to all like feel like
One thing. Yeah.
So I'm also like taking my make sure that like everything kind of sounds, unique, but like a whole like thing.
For sure. If people want to get into that process and see that happen and see how these things kind of come together, where's the best place to go to find you, follow you, all of those things?
You guys should find me on Instagram at Tyler Christian, TikTok, I think it's Tyler Christian Official, and everywhere else is just Tyler Christian. I'll be posting things every so often, and you'll see things.
There we go. Perfect. Make sure to keep it locked to Breaking and Entering, as well as breakingandentering.net and all of our social media for even more coverage of Lollapalooza 2023 from Grant Park in Chicago. Thanks so much.